I want to illustrate some of the things that are really important because we're way showers, because we're visionaries, that are really significant for us to be paying attention to and watching. So I talk about the systems, right? The Saturn systems, the medical system, the governing systems, the the military systems, the way we grow our food, the way we educate ourselves. All these different systems are governed, or were governed, by the being that we call Saturn. Okay. Now, if you're not interdimensional yet, you're going to be in this conversation because this is how we roll. So there are many nesting dolls of levels of consciousness that are informing our here and now. No illness, no event started here. It's all an expression of these things going on in the unseen realms. Okay. So these systems that are falling away right now in our reality, they're falling away because the outer nesting doll of support that held those systems in place has dissolved. It's dissolving, dissolving, dissolving. And even though it dissolves in the unseen world, it doesn't mean that it's not without its pain and suffering in this world. Pain and suffering happens because we have a lot of things attached. We have a lot of things holding on, right? There's a lot of gripping going on. And this can be in the macro and the micro level. No doubt you guys have had some sort of, I want to say, liberation crisis on a personal level. But this is also on the macro level, on the collective level. So the medical system is one of those things that's falling away. It's not based in truth. It's not based in healing. It's based in making money, right? Insurance companies, great example. It's all about making money. And another lifetime ago, in this biosuit, I worked for temporarily for an insurance company, and they had an entire floor of people. I'm talking about 100 people, a whole staff of 100 people, doctors, nurses, administrators, analysts, stuff like this, tech, TI people, IT people. And the whole reason why that floor existed was to find the loopholes in their policies so they can deny claims. Because the more claims they deny, the more money that insurance company makes. Just to paint a little picture of the level at which the profit machine is at work in this particular branch of the Saturn systems. Banking, you guys know that banking makes money off of you. They make money off of your money, and then they charge you fees to get your money out of the ATM. They charge you fees for this and for that, right? Another system that will also be falling. Now that one, believe it or not, is more scary than the medical system falling for a lot of people. And that's because, we have this idea that money gives us freedom, money gives us safety, money is what is important, okay? That is a bass-ackwards value system, because straight up, guys, I know billionaires, they're some of the most miserable people on this planet. They are not happy. And they have the best medical care, psychological care money can buy, and they are miserable and sick. Okay? So money doesn't make the difference. Now, when you are in abject poverty and you're in a situation like this, money is very helpful, but it's not actually the magic bullet that's going to fix your life. It comes down to the actual qualities that make us human, that make for a good life. So that's our capacity for compassion, our capacity for love, for connection. And these are all scary things in the interpersonal relationship world, but those are the things that heal us. Those are the things that make us happy. Those are the things that nourish us on a soul level. And you need those things in order to have and maintain a healthy biosuit. There's a healing clinic that I went to a few times, very high end. And a major component of part of what they recognized in the thousands of people that pass through there every year is that the ones that connect with other people, the ones that are social, the ones that share their stories, the ones that come to the groups, they are the ones that are most likely to succeed in their healing journey. The ones that stay isolated, the ones that don't want to interact, this kind of thing, they often falter and don't have as successful of healing journey. So connection is essential. Whether we believe it or not doesn't matter. Connection is essential. And as empaths, connections have been a dubious, or I'm going to say a precarious place for us because of this matrix overlay that we've been experiencing. A lot of times our connections are toxic. Now, here's the thing. It's not about those people being toxic. Those connections are toxic because there are patternings within these unseen nesting dolls expressing themselves through us, through our relationships. Okay? That's not to say it's okay to not have good boundaries and stay in a toxic relationship. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just painting the picture that there are other things at play than, you know, that person, or the fact that maybe you don't have good boundaries, or the fact that, you know, the family that you were born to, you don't belong in. There's much more going on in that picture than the what we consider that social, familial kind of thing. So we are in a time of transition. These times that we are in right now has been prophesized by not only indigenous elder wisdom keepers, but also in other sorts of teachings. You know, so we have the teachings about the Kali Yuga cycles, the yugas. There's many different kinds of yugas, and according to some, not all, but some scholars that study this, there are yugas that have been going on for more than 1 billion years that are coming to a close. There are smaller cycles coming to a close. And of course, we have the Mayan calendar stories about those cycles coming to a close. And what does that actually mean to us? I mean, we've been talking and theorizing about this for decades. But what this actually means for us is that the patterns held in these outer nesting dolls, these invisible realms that I'm talking about, even ones that have been going on for a long, long time, say billions of years, those cycles are ending, which means the patterns that they have held in place, that maybe we have been exploring in our soul's journey for billions of years, those patterns are ending. Okay? That is a really, really big deal. People imagine that, oh yeah, this billion-year cycle, we've been in forever, it's ending. You know, how are we going to see it in our life? We are going to see it in our life because and it manifests in the human experience as core beliefs about reality, core beliefs about ourselves, core beliefs in regards to our relationship with Creator and creation. Okay, so when we have cycles like that ending, that means massive crackings to the who we think we are constructs, our ego driver, right? Also, we have deep patterns within our biosuit that have been held in, you know, that are, let's say, a mirror of those cycles that are ending. So that means potentially healing crises, health crises, midlife crises, all this, and it's not going to look the same for everybody. We're all in our own flavor. I have my flavor. You have your flavor. Today, we're talking about this. I'm hoping I'm going to paint this picture where you can understand and feel, understand that the shifting of this transformation that we're in is not without its pain. It's not going to be without its suffering. It's because these structures are so embedded that even though they may be part of that overlaying looshing matrix, they're so embedded, it's what we've known for so long. Some of us probably never had a human experience without these structures being in place. Some of us, I mean, many, actually, if you're here, chances are you are ancient. Okay, ancient. You were around with the original human prototype where, you know, it was before the infiltration. And probably you were many other species of beings as well.